Hello, everyone. I have one piece of toast left to finish. Quick while the ad breaks run and everybody comes in, I'm going to finish my last piece of toast.
There you go. Hey, folks, how are you doing?
Alrighty. We will give everybody a few minutes to come in and wander in and settle and all that good stuff.
Do what you need to do.
Hello and happy birthday, Alistair.
Why, thank you, Virtus. I had a lovely weekend. We went into London on Thursday night and saw Six, which is fucking brilliant. I've been listening to the soundtrack this morning.
House of Household. Good morning, good morning. Talk while I finish my toast.
And I'm back. Headphones just died for a second. And had amazing food at Din Tai Fung and at Dishoom. And then we saw Mean Girls, which was excellent, in the Savoy, which I'd somehow completely forgotten was an underground theatre. And then came home. It was great. Thank you all so much for the kind wishes, the good thoughts, and frankly, the time zone crossing pile of gifts. I had a really great day, and I got to spend it being culturally nourished in a fantastic city with the love of my life. How could that not be good?
We had a very good time. There was a downside. We had a breakfast reservation. We had a wonderful time at Dishoom for breakfast. Just a reminder, folks, advertisements will be starting soon, but we're just going to be nattering for a bit. We had breakfast, and then my favorite painting is currently in the Royal Academy of Arts. So we
Thank you, Kareem.
Wandered from Covent Garden over to the Royal Academy of Arts, and we made a stop along the way where we had a critical success. So we went to the Lego store to find some of the new D&D minifigures, and every single person in the store we talked to asked us if we had scanned them and knew what we were getting, which was wonderful, because we did, and we picked out the 6 we wanted. And then we went to the Royal Academy, and we made a quick stop at Whole Foods for a seasonal treat, and then coming back, we found... Okay, this is going to be so fucking bougie, but when we went to Florence a couple of years ago, I found my first and favorite perfume, and it's by the Santa Maria Novella, which is the world's oldest perfumery. They were founded in 1212, and I loved it, and I wore it for 3 years, and then I finished the bottle, and I couldn't find it. And as we're coming out of the Royal Academy and we're walking down Regent Street, I spot a familiar font. And it turns out that this perfumery has a shop on Regent Street. So guess who got her Christmas present very early this year?
They also owned us in the most gentle way possible, because we went to like, how long have you guys been here? And the manager went, 15 years.
I just never thought to look if they had a London stockist, and I felt very silly about it. But it was wonderful. So we did all of that shopping, and we were carrying around another bag with us, and we put the perfume in the piece of luggage when we were done with the show to get the taxi back to the train, and we left the bag with the minifigs and the couple of other bits and pieces in the taxi.
Thanks, Bonsai.
So we are hoping that the taxi driver is a good citizen and turns it into TFL Lost and Found. We've already filed a TFL Lost and Found claim, but we may have lost the minifigures and the bottle of jam and the tin of tea and everything.
And honestly, there is nothing in the stuff that we lost, if we have lost it, that we can't easily pick back up.
That's true. The very expensive bottle of perfume did not get left in the taxi, and that's the thing I'm the most grateful for.
That would have been a goddamn catastrophe.
That would have been an absolute gut punch.
Whereas as it stands, we lost possibly a box of chai and 6 minifigures. And a postcard.
And a postcard.
And some fig jam.
And some fig jam. Things that can ultimately be replaced.
All super easy to replace. Didn't impact on the day in the slightest. We came home and found out that it turns out that when you have a feral kitten who you adopted a week ago, he has some separation anxiety.
Now, to be fair, the neighbor came in and was with him. We were gone 30 hours.
We're fairly certain Andrew had an afternoon with him.
Yes, exactly. So, he was not left alone. He was fed. He was played with. He was loved. But as one might suspect, the evening we came back, he was very rambunctious. And then he was absolute cuddle. And he's a little bit calmer now today. He's back. He's his normal self. And it was very important to us that we actually did go away for a very short period of time, because he is a kitty and he is used to being solitary and he's used to being independent, or genetically they are accustomed to being independent and solitary. So we want him to develop good, healthy skills. It's just, did we think about him while we were gone? Yes, absolutely. Nobody attacked my toes at night. It was very strange.
It should also be pointed out that Marguerite woke up with him upside down on her chest, yes, looking at her.
In full what I call Arctic fox mode, where you just see this little white face and this little pink nose and these little white ears just peering at you. But right now he is by his people and he is watching the outdoor show, i.e. he's looking out the back French doors into the garden and observing all of the things. But I don't have the window open because it's kind of cold out there. And
but it was a really, really good weekend.
We had a fantastic time, which was nice. How was everybody else? I've now finished my toast, so we can actually play the game now. We'll see if other people are around and available for chatting just quite yet. I've got folks watching, but I just want to make sure everybody's still hearing us. I think they are. I don't see anybody saying anything. Took a vacation day tomorrow to chill. That sounds delightful.
Wise choice.
Very wise.
Wise choice.
Hey, how's it going, Kareem? Does he actually load back here? Yes, because we just made this climb. Oh, right, because there's that reverse climb and that very difficult thing. Okay, so yes, this is where we are supposed to... There's no holidays in September or October in the Polish calendar. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. It's spooky season, so I have immense numbers of recordings to do this weekend. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Yes, very much so. Did we read this letter? Oh, yes, we read this. This was very sweet. My plan for the rest of the day is to clean the guinea pig's cage and then return to bed with my book. That sounds delightful, Wendy. Very well done. What is it that I saw that was guinea pigs related? It was like some sort of trailer for the Big Brother house, only they had built the Big Brother house set as a play area for guinea pigs and let them run around and destroy it and fight over food and stuff.
At my first pep rally at my new school on Friday, I was lightly deafened. See, I love the whole concept of pep rallies because in the UK, pep rallies that run faster.
I have one of my oldest friends coming today who I haven't seen in a couple of years since her wedding, and she's bringing her dog. Oh, that sounds wonderful. That sounds like a very relaxing day. Wendy, your day also sounds very wonderful and relaxing. Oh, So Sundays for us are the reset day. So we've got a little bit of planning to do, and I've got a little bit of like prep cooking I want to do. Mm-hmm. I really want to make cookies. And what I need to remember more importantly is that all the grocery stores close at 4:00 on a Sunday. So I should go to the grocery store after stream, and that you should put together the list of ingredients you need for the birthday cake you want to make yourself, so I can go and pick them up.
Are you sure you don't want pumpkin snickerdoodles?
I do want pumpkin snickerdoodles, but I also want you to make a birthday cake.
Very well.
Hey, Naomi, he's thinking about making pumpkin snickerdoodles, which I am not going to say no to, because that sounds delightful.
It's like snickerdoodles. with pumpkin.
So it looks like we're going over there, and we've got a hitch ride on the little guys here. I inherited a lace project a few weeks back and spent yesterday afternoon untangling it and planning how to cast it off. That's fantastic. I've always been really interested in lace making. I follow a lot of tatters on TikTok because I love watching how they do their stuff. My aunt, No, you can jump. All right, good to know. One of my aunts used to do tatting, which is lace making, and it's a heck of a skill. Very impressive. All right, there we go. It's interesting that I didn't have to use the little climby dudes. Makes me curious if I missed something, but I can't tell because the perspective is forced here. It really doesn't let me look. No, it doesn't look like... Well, let us meditate and see if there's something I missed. That implies there's something I missed. That is our goal. But there's something we missed there. Interesting.
We are really close.
Can you see the curvature of the Earth yet?
We're
getting
really
very close to the point
yeah.
where we can, to be honest.
Like, I'm not sure how close we are to the Carmen line, but we're quite close to it.
Now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get back there. Let me try something. Let us load from our last checkpoint and see if we can figure out what this secret is that I may have missed. Because it's in here, isn't it? Oh, wasn't it around here?
Yes.
Oh, maybe it didn't save the little memory horn thing we found over here. Yeah, see, because this didn't get re-triggered, did it? Okay, so... I think we have to go back in here, don't we? Yeah, okay. And that was the... That's the way down. And this was the bell thingy to ring, wasn't it? This way? Ah, here it is. Oh, it didn't trigger the painting. Okay. Nice. Okay. It does look like they're giving them belly scratches, doesn't it? Yeah, so we did not save our little comfort. As a starting microphone, a Yeti's a great place to start.
Yep.
Absolutely. It's USB compatible, which means you don't have to have other pieces, like a mixing board and other pieces of tech if you don't have that available to you.
It gets the job done.
It gets the job done. You just be careful, though, because they breed. And then all of a sudden you wind up having them in every room of the house, she says, looking at all the microphones. Yeah, the Snowball is too noisy. The Yeti's much better. I think we've read all of these before. Yep.
Yeah,
this is her getting concerned that this group of people aren't interested in exploration as much as I couldn't possibly know what you're talking about, right? Exactly. Aren't interested in exploration as much as they are in hunting. And there was the little horn in here, wasn't there? Yeah. There we go. Goes to count his collection, right? I've stopped counting. And then this was the little critters, which we saw last time.
The boulder pens, yeah.
Right. What were they called?
Boulders.
Or pebbles.
Pebbles. The pebble pebbles.
See, and there's the little saddles for them, and the collection buckets and stuff, which is really cool. And then their little enclosures.
Little guys.
I do like the little memory things. Okay. I think if we meditate now, we'll be good. Secondhand, it does. This reminds me that my son was thinking about recording a sea shanty for his homework this week, so to set up the Yeti. Nice! We have a week of vacation in a couple weeks that only exists because children needed to help out with harvesting potatoes back in the 1800s. We've nicknamed it the Potato Holidays. It's quite silly, but a week of vacation is still a week of vacation.
Potato Christmas. Love it.
Potato Christmas sounds like Alistair's favorite holiday.
That's the dream.
During the holidays, when we are divvying up the cooking chores, Alistair is the starch warden.
The starch warden, yeah.
It is his job to wrangle all things potato. Not that I, don't like potatoes, but he's very invested in them. Autumn vacation. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have a bank holiday in August in the UK, and then we don't have anything till Christmas.
Then it's work, proles.
I know. It's very frustrating.
Work for the good of your king.
Right? It's All Things Potato is the name of my next band. I mean, Alistair could be
the lead singer. I could do that.
You could, yes.
I love how tactful you were there.
I like Will.
I like Will.
You could, in fact. Oh man, potatoes. Potatoes are the best. All right, let's go back across, shall we? Now that we have... Well, let's meditate one more time, but I don't think there's another blue thing there. We do that kind of thing in winter, when schools are out for 2 weeks between semesters, sometimes around February, depending on the region. Nice. Is there another half term between now and Christmas?
I think there is maybe one more, yes.
I don't pay attention to the UK bank holidays except for when I'm booking a vacation and I want to not go at that time because it's too expensive. There we go. Down and across. There is October half term, huh? That's annoying. Well, that's okay. It is not relevant to me. Hello, Specky! How are you?
Specky, how you doing?
Alright, so we've done our meditation. I don't know how the game expects us to get up there. There we go. Thank you for please shifting perspective. You can't use the ladder, Pro. Oh, wow, you're going to have to gorilla that. Last week of October. That looks difficult. Come, child, let us meditate. That's where we're headed. Eggy and chai for breakfast sounds wonderful. Good morning to everyone's pets. Twiglet would say good morning to you, but he's very intensely monitoring the outdoor show. So he's... Why did we do that? What was that? There we go. Not quite entirely sure yet where we are going. It looks like here, which is quite difficult.
Harrods just got a gourmet hot dog stand.
Why on earth does Harrods need a...
£22 for a hot dog.
No!
Or if you want all 5 varieties they have, you can get them for a mere £85. And they don't do fries because Harrods won't let them have an air fryer, so they do tots.
Tots are better anyway. Oop! Okay, missed that jump. Let's try again. Yeah, how about fuck off with that? I agree. Oh, look at this!
Right?
Oh, that's a good hack. I can make it back to the ground so that I can reset my climbing meter. There we go. I don't want to pay $27. Nobody wants to pay 27 pounds for a hot dog. That's stupid. Oh wow, the game really did take us pretty far back, didn't it? Yeah, because we were over there, weren't we, at the crack?
We were. Yeah. Oh, this is... I'm going to read you this paragraph. This is brutal. Online before my visit, an ice cream sundae was £9. Now it's £12. Well, of course it is. It is advertised as a s'more sundae. A s'more is a big fat square of marshmallow, toasted until brown and bubbling, then squidged between graham crackers with a slab of chocolate.
Yes.
We watch as the server gets out a meager handful of tiny marshmallows like miniature dental swabs, sparks up a blowtorch for a few seconds until most are barely warm, then chucks them into a coupe with scoops of ice cream, a mini flake, and one of those ice cream van fan wafers. It is as if the words "can't be bothered" have been fashioned out of sugar and cream.
Yeah, I don't know why we're so far back either, Ozzy. I thought it would have saved where we ended last session, which is at the end of this zip line, that chimney climb there. But it did back us up a little bit, so I'm just running around to make sure I haven't missed any of the... I don't know if we
haven't read this before.
I don't get what the deal is with parents in the ocean. It's all they talk about. We have to explore the Great Plain, go further, cross the ocean bridges, find the ocean, blah, blah, blah. Fine, set sail for the desert if you want, but why should I have to come along too? They're getting on my nerves. Honestly, I'm kind of scared. I bet I'll get dizzy. Walking? Horizontally? No thanks, not for me.
Oh, so that's it, Nell. You're leaving? I wouldn't mind going off on an expedition instead of marinating in this old place. It is so boring. You have no idea. I can't take it anymore. If I have to roast, at least let me roast in the desert where things are happening. Plus, what if you found a spring? You'd be famous.
Yeah, I think we missed that one. So let me just re-explore this area real quick. Can't get in there. I remember there being something up here. A big door we can't open. And there's another zip line up here. Yeah, very different attitudes. And generationally, it looks like divided, which is predictable. Even more additional letters. Yeah, the generational exploration is pretty good. Come on. What is Twiglet watching? He's rather rapt this morning. I missed last Sunday, so none of this is familiar to me, but in this game it really doesn't seem to matter. We're higher up, Wendy, and we've found more things.
I think Twiglet may have located and Bug.
Oh dear. Within one generation, people can't fathom the concept of big bodies of water and rain. That's correct. The other sleep, Rosie, I'm not sure, asked me to tell him a bedtime story. He's getting to be a big boy now, but I love it when I can still pretend he's little. I decided to tell him the tale of the long rain. I told him about the overflowing canals, high tide, the something else. But eventually he stopped me because he didn't understand. He didn't know what rain was. I'm starting to doubt myself. We both agree that it's not just some tale our elders made up. It did exist, right? So it's 2 generations.
Hey, I think it did, yeah, but to be honest, I see where your kid's coming from. Water falling from the sky does sound pretty odd.
See, every child who grew up in San Francisco between the 70s and 2010.
I wouldn't be surprised if the old folks have made it all up. They're having a good laugh at us all up there. I am reminded of that early beat in Interstellar where Coop has to go into school to defend his daughter for punching a kid for saying the moon landings didn't happen.
Right. All right. And now we get to do some fun ziplining, which is always fun. I like how there's the giant barrel you smack your legs against, you know. All right, let's do one more meditation to make sure we didn't miss anything. I don't remember that there was anything else up here to miss. But let's check. That's where we're headed. Don't see any secrets or anything lingering around. Good. It also seems that there's something going on with the sun. There's a mention of sleeps rather than night. Yeah, I noticed that.
I wonder...
It's in
the opening 10 minutes of Interstellar,
the movie,
the Chris Nolan movie, are 2 things. They establish that there is a second Dust Bowl, and they follow Matthew McConaughey's character Coop as he goes into the high school where his daughter is, because if I remember correctly, she has decked another kid for saying the moon landings didn't happen. It's possible the school is actually teaching that the moon landings didn't happen at this point. It's been a while since I've seen that.
Come on. Trigger, please. There we go. So there's our high-speed return, which is fine. Now, what I'm curious about is we have 2 routes here.
Yeah, you've got the kind of multi-stage conveyor belt situation going on.
Monstrosity, and then we've got this.
Crack climb. You took the big one last time, so maybe take this?
I'm going to start with the crack climb, yeah.
They are definitely downplaying it, yeah. That looks like a shortcut to that platform.
It does. It does indeed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because we are in the sun, come on.
Stamina's taking a little bit of a beating, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm wondering if this is, I know, the pebbles are adorable.
It's just happy little trundle bugs.
Right. Happy little trundle bugs. Where are we trundling to? Not quite over far enough that I can grab. There we go. Nope. Hold on to them as we go across. It's much easier to get a lift. Can we... Oop. Let's do a safety line here just to be sure. No. We're going to have to go back up and get out. Get your ride. There we go, because we want to get to that recombiner. So now I think I can swing over high enough to get to that.
This was an easier ascent to get to that point than just going vertically up,
I think so, yeah. So, now it looks like we just want to go straight up. So... it looks like we can go like this. We are in the sun, so we do get tired faster. But we're also right here. Okay. Whoa! Is that a giant sundial?
That's a sundial.
Lorbo's being adorable. That is, in fact, our destination. I'm just looking around for anything else before we go and activate that. Cannot really fathom how having the priest teachers who was never denied evolution or Earth was somehow a privilege. I know. We're getting very close to seeing Earth curvature, aren't we?
Yep.
Look at that.
Scroll up. Real quick. Look at the sky. Scroll up. The wind. I thought we had a visible and very nearby satellite there for a second.
Alright. Oh, I see something over here. Let's do a little bit of exploration before we trigger what is doubtless the plot. Old stones, paintings gathering dust, and this wall that used to tell time, now rendered useless. These ruins are like my old lighthouse, I'm sure of it. They're reassuringly familiar, which is something I really needed. I thought I'd find answers on this climb, but I'm realizing I don't know what questions to ask. I think back to the Bianca I was just a few sleeps ago, so full of certainty. Small fry that I was back then. Now as I write this, I wonder, why did I set off on this adventure? You pre-bought Veilguard. Okay, Kareem, at the break, we must discuss this. I'm having a crisis. I can't decide. We'll talk about it at the break.
Lots to discuss.
No answer, of course. The building watches in silence. I guess I'll have to keep climbing to find out what I'm looking for. But the clouds above us are still so small. I feel so far away from everything. Around me, my teammates snore, lost in the rise and fall of sleep. I wish I could close my eyes and rest too, but I can't stop my mind from wandering. What's the connection between the Piper and the ballasts? Arlo and Becca's legends don't say, but I think they're two sides of the same coin. The water in the clouds and the Piper's rain. I'm sure if I could just untangle this rigging, I could convince the group to lay down their weapons. Sleep's evading Met, too. She's gazing out into the distance. The Great Plain seems even bigger from up here. I feel very small and lost, like a little shell clinging to the side of the cliff. When he says, I finally finished a Baldur's Gate 3 honor mode run and have the pretty golden die. Well done. I wonder how they would feel about the fact we can find intact DNA segments that are over 2 million years old. I mean, right? Well done, Wendy. Good job. So Bianca is the person who we met at the lighthouse.
Yes.
The little lighthouse statues. And she's also been climbing. I want to explore this area a little bit more before we activate anything.
And we're rocking up on an ad break.
We are rocking up on an ad break, which means I can talk about Baldur's Gate Veilguard with Kareem, which would be amazing. But let's finish our exploration. I love the Underdark. Aesthetically, it's very pleasing. Oh, look, and see, now I've activated a plant so that I can climb back down as well. Or there was always something there and I just missed it. That's fine. Ooh, wow. Okay.
Greg was like, so you're going to play something else now?
Wendy, you only have a month to get ready to play Veilguard. I mean, you might need some preparation time. I downloaded the demo for Tiny Glade, which is like fantasy Minecraft, and I'm like very enjoying building little castles and moats and things. Okay, so I have one achievement to pop. Then I might pivot to a different game. Let's do a meditation really quick to see if there's anything else we've missed. No, there's the sundial. I don't see... I want to explore around the other side of this really quick. Just to see if there's another, like, cairn or something hiding back here. There's something. This is interesting.
Bear and Breakfast is free on the Epic Game Store at the moment as well.
Oh! Nice. I know. Steam sales are wonderful. They're like, your game is cheap. I'm like, yes, add it to the collection.
That is such
it's
a smart
making
move.
Animated maps in Tiny Glade for
Such
DMing
a smart
games.
move.
I've seen so many really creative things done with Tiny Glade. It's really cute. What is Watcher of the Realm? I'll have to learn more about that. No, there doesn't seem to be anything back here other than... No, what is that? There's a nest.
That is a
Look.
nest. That is a nest. There's more than one. Stray Gods is free for
Prime Gaming.
That's amazing.
Tower defense game. Okay,
Such
cool.
a good
I
thing.
think of tower defense. I love Stray Dogs. Alright, folks, why don't we take our first ad break here, and then we will do the plot and continue onward. My child needs a pet, and I need some more coffee, and we will be right back. This is an excellent time for you to get up and get a stretch and maybe see if you need a snack or a breakfast, or if anybody in your household does, or if there's medication that needs taking. At the very least, please get yourself a drink of water or a tasty beverage.
Twiglet is literally licking a window.
Is he really licking the window? Oh, child. If you'll excuse me, we'll be right back. Oh, can you top up my coffee? She's very relaxed today. Which is time to yell at Greg to put the kettle on. Well done, Wendy. Well done. Come here, Lado. Come on. Do you need me to move my water bottle so you can see that you can step on that? Okay. Come on. Oh, he's gonna make a jump. He's gonna leap for it. Yes. Dad went in the kitchen. He's fine. And my laptop is warm, so he wants to rub his nose up against it. Right! Veilguard, Kareem, are you able to hear me during the ad break, or should I wait? Child, do not attack the Velcro. No. No, child, no. Don't make me put hot sauce on that, okay? You're not going to enjoy that if that happens. Come here. Come here and be cuddled. How about some play? How about some play during the ad break? Here we go. Look. One of your toys. Here we go. Let me see if I can run the cat ragged. Now that you have a Kitmoo, I wish you all your streams include a camera. Ozzy, I am working on kitten stream... on figuring out a kitten cam. I don't think we'll be able to do that for Sunday morning because we're in the living room on the PlayStation. But for Wednesdays, there's definitely copious kitten viewing because we're back on camera. I've become a bit into hot sauces once I started watching Hot Ones. So did Alistair. He's very much enjoying exploring hot sauces. So yes, you are here. Okay, here is my conundrum. I played Dragon Age Origins, the original one, on the PC. I switched to PlayStation for... I can't remember DA2, which console I played on. But I played Inquisition on PlayStation, and PlayStation is my preferred console. But the problem is then I played Baldur's Gate 3 on PC, and I had a good experience with that. And my existing PC is midline for the tech specs for Veilguard. So I'm trying to decide a live boo-boo reaction cam for her puppy tends to move as soon as the camera is placed on her. Oh, I love that. I'm trying to decide if I should play Veilguard on PC or PlayStation. The argument in favor of PC is that Alice, oh, friends, I didn't sleep well and my brain is mushy, so I'm going to head off. Have a good one, Specky. Go get some more rest if you can. Alistair has not yet played Baldur's Gate 3. And the argument he's giving me for why he haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 is that, we don't want to spend significant periods of time in different rooms from one another in our various entertainments. So, if we're both going to be in the office, I can play Veilguard, and he can play BG3. And I think that's a good argument. I'm personally more comfortable if I'm going to sit on the couch for 12 hours. If I'm going to sit somewhere and play a game for 12 hours at a time, I would imagine the couch might be slightly more comfortable. Then again, I have put 300 hours into Baldur's Gate 3, and I didn't really have comfort issues because I was very, entrenched. So I think I'm erring on the side of PC for playing Veilguard at this point. I haven't decided yet, and I would welcome anybody's input. Also, I've seen the nifty hoopty collector's edition kit with like the weird dagger thingy. All I want out of that kit is I require the cloth map, and I want the cards, because I have the Inquisition cards. I got the hoopty chest, which I love. But it's like 120 pounds for a bunch of tchotchkes, of which I only want 2, and it doesn't include the game. I am a mostly PC dedicate. Okay, that makes sense. Child, no. You play with the toy, not the cable. No, now it's all wrapped around. Okay, excuse me, I'm being taken for a walk, which is what we call it when he grabs the fishing pole toy and just walks with you. Yeah, I got it. Alistair got it for me for Inquisition, and I love it because I kept the chest and I've used it for like art supplies and stuff. And it had the map, and it had the map markers, and it had the really beautiful tarot cards, which I still have. So I kind of want to get it, but the big draw of it, the like dagger thingy, which I'm assuming has some sort of mystical significance, but I have no knowledge of that yet because I've muted all of the related Veilguard words on Blue Sky because I don't want any spoilers. But I don't know if I want to spend that much money for it. I don't know. And Alice already bought me my Christmas present, so I'm kind of like, I don't know. Maybe if I win the lottery, I'll get it. That's not likely to happen. You have to play the lottery to win it, and I don't play the lottery because I know how unlikely it is to win. Yes. All right, we're having some play real quick while Alistair's putting together a new pot of coffee. So, I can't. Let's see. Maybe I can take a picture and show you. Please, child, no. Come here. No laptop cables. Come on. Over here. Over here. Come on. Here we go. I feel like I've missed other things in chat. I'm already quite old. Do I have time? Of course you have time, Wendy. It's okay. You can make time. Your body will make time. True, And also keep in mind, Wendy, the dark months approach. Soon will be the time of year when being on the couch or in front of a computer all warm and snuggly is what we crave and what we need to do. And I'm already getting ready for it because this one woke me up at 7 o'clock this morning. Come on. All right, more outdoor show? That sounds fine. There. Here, play with the ball. He has this cute little, ball track thing that he self-entertains with. So let's see if that will work for a bit. How we doing on the coffee, babe? Sweet. howling with laughter. My poor creaking body would actually love me to sit on the sofa under a blankie for 3 months. I'm with you, Wendy. I would love to do that. The voice acting in Inquisition is beyond brilliant. I know. I've been rereading some of the short stories and comics where there are mentions of the upcoming companion characters to kind of refamiliarize myself with them. And of course, as a woman about to play Veilguard, who's very interested in romantic gameplay, I'm trying to pre-pick my my romanceable companion.
I mean, you have so many to choose from.
Here, you have to put the headphones on. I have been listening to the audio drama, and it's delightful. Wendy says, I went for a short walk on Friday, and I'm currently aware of the exact shape of the inside of both of my knees and one hip.
Ooh, sorry, buddy.
Well, we put in, 30,000 steps in 2 days in London? So yeah, we're feeling it.
I was just going to say, I mean, how could you possibly ever choose between all your romanceable companions? And, I'm sure the bisexual, kickboxing, coffee-loving disaster boy has no chance at all.
I know, but there's a Grey Warden with a griffin! With a pettable baby griffin!
You don't have to date the man to play with the doggo.
Okay, but he's really hot.
He's very
To be honest. He's very hot and heroic, so... It's entirely possible he might win. A friend has offered me a rollator with a seat, and I'm very tempted. Try it.
Give it a shot.
There's
seriously.
Nothing, what is a rollator?
It's jazzy.
I cannot believe you just made that reference.
Yeah.
Okay. So we went to see Mean Girls for his birthday, and a rollator features in a key scene. Would you please, child?
Let me finish the coffee. Do you want another stroopwafel?
No, I'm good.
And
folks, I'm sorry.
I will then engage the demon.
Please exorcise the demon. Come on. He has little tiny sharp kitten claws, and they need to be trimmed. And his first vaccination appointment at the vet is on Wednesday, and I'm going to ask them to trim his little tiny daggers. Give it a try, Wendy. You never know if they're willing to lend it to you as an experiment. See how it works for you, and if it's something that you like and something that helps, that's good to know. Especially if you don't have to pay any money out of pocket to learn that knowledge. And if it isn't something you find useful or enjoyable, then you will know that also for no cost. Which is great. There you go. Yes, play with the ball, child. Here, play with the avocado. One of the things we've been doing is buying a couple of dog toys as well as cat toys, so that Twiglet, might adjust to having a companion in the future someday, to see how he reacts to purple sparkly, right? You'd have to pimp the thing for sure. There'd be a lot of accessorizing to be done. Like bicycle ribbons and the whole 9 yards on the handles. And if I like it, it's going to get pimped so hard. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. This is the cutest thing ever. So one of the toys we bought is this stuffed avocado. And he carries it around like a little lion with a gazelle in his his mouth and his front paws. It's very sweet. There we go.
Child.
There we go. Okay, I think I have more caffeine. Alistair's going to literally exorcise the demon, and I think we're good to go. But you have to watch the plot. So, here we go. We're back. We've been back from ad for like 10 minutes. Okay, let's play with our little friend before we... Oh, wait, that was the meditate button, but okay. Does Florbo need some play? He's very cute. Alright. Let's activate plot point 2. I like how he glows. How his tattoos glow.
Have we entertained the possibility that we may be playing someone who isn't entirely human?
I mean, possibly. Who knows?
Oh, look at that.
Alright, that's 2 of 5. Oh, the POV of the little pebble crawling is nice.
Oh!
A battle pebble! Or like the big pebbles. Ooh. That's a boulder. Ooh.
That's an air whale.
That was a sign of... What were they called?
Ballast.
Ballast.
That was a ballast.
Big friend! I was wondering how you'd put a saddle on the little ones.
You make like a little thing for your action figures.
So now we're going to be doing internal climbing.
To answer the question about how the lad is, he just pulled off a backward somersault prey grab in midair. He's doing quite well.
Chapter 4. Convergence. And now instead of climbing outside in the hot sun, we get to climb inside in a
hot tunnel.
In a cave.
In a cave. We're doing caves.
We're Tony Stark. Oh yes, he's quite entertained. Thank you for entertaining him.
That's quite alright.
All that thumpa 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 you hear, that is the lad.
This cat weighs possibly 5 pounds. It's all in his feet.
Alright, let's do a little meditation here to see where we're going. We've got something there, and our ultimate destination is up there. Is he having fun?
He's having the biggest of fun.
Okay, I'm glad.
I'm also distracting him from your laptop cable, which he quite wants to chew.
And since there's no direct burning sun, those should stay without any issues.
Something on this keeps getting caught in the carpet, and I don't want him to get hurt from the metal, so just
okay.
There's any rough edges. Alright.
I'm hoping this game fixes how Legend of Korra 2 ruined the word convergence for me. Fair. Okay. Yes, the lad is being very entertained.
Always blows me away that one of...
Oh, I think he's getting ready for lazy play, which is like, okay, I've had enough exercise, but I don't want to stop
on my side and bat at it with one paw. Always
more of the glowing.
Nice. I can never remember, is it season 2 or season 3 where Henry Rollins is the bad guy at Legend of Korra?
I think it's season 2. There's a lot of stuff in here. What's down here? How far down can we go?
Yes, lazy play mode is engaged. Observe.
Excellent. I'm going to see how far down we can drop. That far. I'm trying to see what's underneath us. Miscellaneous shit. Oh, Henry Rollins.
Henry
Comedian,
Rollins is about...
singer...
Publisher, aging, alternative icon, self-described. If you have seen any moderately awful B-movie in the last 30 years, you've probably seen Henry Rollins. The big shaven-headed dude with a deep voice is very intense and has lots of tattoos. He's
amazing.
He is the voice of one of this main season villains in Legend of Korra.
Hi, how we doing? Oh, is it time to flop and curl up at my feet? No. No. It's a place where I can attack the toy from. Look at the glowing grasses and stuff. This is so pretty.
The ecology is still here. It's just inside the tower.
Well, it has a different ecology.
And a lot of this looks like coral as well.
It does still look like coral.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Rollins has always been a very important figure to me. I found some of his spoken word stuff. Look at that.
That.
When I was in my teens, when things were very bad for me. And hearing this guy who was very articulate and very funny and physically very large be both big and clever is kind of helped me thread the needle. I've got a lot of time for him.
Ramon Takaram?
Ramon Tikaram, yeah.
Who's
Dorian. Hello, darling.
Well, of course he is.
Ramon Tikaram, notable for three things, depending on where you're standing. Wendy is blown away by him because he was in seminal UK slice of life drama This Life, I'm guessing, when he was a very hot motorbike courier. He's also known for being the older brother of deeply eccentric and very good 90s alternative singer Tanita Tikaram. And you also saw him briefly in Primeval.
Yes, he was. I remember him from Primeval.
The journalist who discovers the truth.
Oh, it makes things... Look, it activates more of the glowing. That looks like some sort of mechanism. As Judas in Jesus Christ Superstore? Oh my god, that would be amazing!
And possibly world-breaking levels of
hot. You want to know? God damn it, Wendy. Oh, that's gonna get stuck in my head now. One of your colleagues went to school with him. Incredible. I don't think I can. Okay, I can wall jump over here. There's definitely ways to climb there, which is good. More with the glowing things.
Really? Really? We're doing this?
What is he doing now?
We have this glass coffee table.
As he descended from the ceiling on a chain at the start, someone in the audience yelled marks out of 2. Oh,
we have this glass coffee table to the left of the sofa, and it doesn't quite sit flush with the sofa. And I just looked around, and this maniacal white paw was like, yes, father!
We have reached the paw under the bathroom door stage of things. And I would fight beside. Varric is my favorite character,
Tetris.
and it annoys. Call the Sparks. Why do I need to call the Sparks?
Tetris is the man. The reason why some video games don't have cool characters in them is because Garrus Vakarian and Varric Tetris took all of the cool.
Jump to be carried by the Sparks.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
We levitate now. Because of the little air squids.
Ouch. Child! Brian Bloom. Oh, man. Why won't they give me Varric as a romanceable character? Why? The universe is so unfair. Oh.
When we watched the A-Team and realized he's like the number 2 bad guy in that, there were some very confusing feelings.
There were very confusing emotions.
Do we need B.A. Baracus though? Really?
No, we don't. I need Brian Bloom. Okay, you say that, Kareem, but then Bianca shows up in Inquisition is like later, and I admire his devotion, but I'm going to commission my favorite fan artist to draw all of my DA characters who are all dwarves, except for Hawk because I didn't get a choice. Having an intervention with Bianca, which is, girl, fish or cut bait, okay? That boy deserves to be happy. And I will build a character specifically. Damn it. Okay, so we've opened whatever that is down there. She doesn't deserve him. She just doesn't deserve him.
The cat has just got a little bit overexcited, and as cats always do, has gone, that wasn't dignified. I'm going to walk slowly and carefully over here, and then I'm going to jump on this with my whole face.
Okay. Behold this convenient ladder. And now I'm just gonna... Well, I didn't mean to lower that, but, you know, that works. I'm impressed how well Blorbo fit on player character's shoulders without falling off, considering he has such a thin build. Yeah, me too. Okay, so... Ooh, wow! Alright, if you'll excuse me.
I feel like Varric and Jaskia would get
Photo
on very,
mode.
very well.
That's a good photo mode. Let me... Child.
Oh my god, are you okay?
I was trying to get a very nice screenshot. Give me a second here. Ooh, that's a good position. That's an excellent... Now that's a crossover I would pay to see.
Stick with me, kid.
But the heartache of the lonely bard. I know, but...
The thing is that eventually the lonely bard just...
Give him to me! Sorry, I'm sorry. I held the torch for Varric since his introduction in Dragon Age 2, and they haven't let me have the lad in 3 games! And it's driving me bonkers.
One of my favorite ever things, I'm careful about spoilers because I know not everyone has played this. Where Varric ends up at the end of Inquisition is one of my favorite things.
Oh, yes. Have you read Conan? Do you know the line, heavy is the head? Yes. There are all of these fairy circles everywhere. This is mining, isn't it?
Yes, I think it is.
There are these circles of glowing stuff everywhere underground. It's like we're... Kareem, you brought the Underdark with you. We're now in, like, the Underdark of Jusant. Has he become tired?
Yes, he has. Also, he wiped out a little bit, so he was like, this game isn't fun anymore. I am leaving.
Okay, he got all embarrassed.
I have heard rumors I may have breakfast.
This is that wrapped parcel of food that we saw from up top.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
I have several of his albums. He's very good. Of
course, Alistair does. And watching him attempt to bake a cake was the funniest thing ever. Dagna! Right? Oh, I hope she's back. I really hope she's... Mix and match, pick your batch. I love Dagna. I love Dagna.
Dagna ends up with Sarah, doesn't she? Is that what I'm thinking?
It is implied that if you do not romance Sarah, that Whittle, who Sarah talks about in her journal entries, is Dagna. Yes. Which I think is wonderful. And I'm hoping that we are finally getting the resolution. Stop it! I already know I'm probably going to romance, what's his name, Lucanus?
Lucanus, the kickboxing bisexual coffee-loving disaster.
Written by Marion Kirby, who's one of my favorite Dragon Age writers of all time. Look, this is a forge. See, it's cold, but all the tools are here, etc., etc. I wonder if I can get through there. Oh, I love those games so much. Oddly enough, Watch of Realms liberally uses other IPs, and one of the characters is Dagna. Oh, that's really cool. I'm probably unauthorized, but very cool.
I am currently playing I Am Your Beast.
Are Dragon Age dwarves different from other dwarves?
Kinda.
Yes. One of the tenets of the Dragon Age universe is that dwarves are incapable of accessing the Fade to perform magic. I think we're going to get some further backstory and explanation on that in Veilguard, given what we've seen so far, that Harding, beloved Scout Harding, appears to gain magical abilities.
Which dwarves shouldn't have.
Well, which dwarves have not had before, for a reason that was only explained mythically. So we'll see what it really means. Oh, there's something in that. What is that? Oh, the underside of the mushroom is glowing.
Yeah.
I do love Harding. Lace Harding is amazing. We need more dwarf characters. Dang it. Okay, let's go up here real quick. Yeah, there are lizards around. Oh, and here's more of the little floating blorbos. Dwarves being low on magic compared to others is pretty common fantasy world. It is. But in the Dragon Age universe, it is inaccessible to them for reasons which are historic, that they don't access the Fade, and doing magic requires access to the Fade, and the dwarves don't have it, and we don't know why. It's been implied why, but hopefully we'll learn more about it for sure. Have you read or watched Dungeon Meshi?
Yes.
Is that Delicious in Dungeon? Oh, love it so much. What's his name?
Senshi.
Senshi. Yes, I adore Senshi.
I love Senshi, and I'm very fond of Marcel. Marcel's default response being, I do explosions.
Fireball! Dun, 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 dun. Oh, here's some more grab them to be propelled upwards stuff. Okay, we'll come back to that. I've seen so many Senshi cosplayers. It's amazing. I love all the glowing in here. It's so pretty. Alright. I hear wind, too. But I'm in love with Chilchuck. Okay, fair enough. Poor Chilchuck. Oh, here's another memory horn. Oh, the I am Chilchuck.
No, the watercourse.
So there used to be water.
That's the barbers.
How neat. This was a town. A weaver's, it looks like. Yeah, look, that's a loom. Oh, the lad has tired himself out. That's so important. That's really nice. This is like a craftsman's district. Craftspeople. We can't go into the shop, but we can have the memory in front of it, which is very cool. And here's more jump up here and go high stuff. I'm not doing those right now because I want to explore the lay of the land a little bit more. Ooh, what's in here? Just pretty glowy things. We're in like alleyways and stuff. Oh, here's a journal entry. Yeah, I love how these luminescent forms all grow in circles. To the peaks I go, come what may. From chasm to salt march I make my way. To the peaks I go, come what may. To find my true love again one day. To find my true love again one day. Up in the clouds I went astray. From ravine to frozen path of grey. The clouds watch me as I make my way. Will I find my true love one day? Sol was singing that to himself as we gathered lichen for hot drinks. I asked him to repeat it to me later. When he was young, Sol would hear the old women singing that song. Let's just say he's not as young as he used to be. The clouds watch me as I make my way. To him, it's a confirmation. The song is a map. Following the words will lead us to the ballasts. Betty didn't say a word, and she can usually out-chatter a weaver beak. We returned empty-handed, but it felt good to be climbing as a trio again, like when we first set out on our climb. Everything was so much simpler back then. Later, Meddy told me she's tired of this expedition. She's sick of all the water and the cloud stuff. She doesn't believe in it anymore, or not enough. She doesn't know what to do. Return to low tide? Is there even anyone left there anymore? She dares to ask the questions I merely write down. If ballasts were real, why would they stay in the clouds? Could they be stuck here because the cycle stopped? Or is their presence stopping the world from waking up? And what am I doing on this hunting expedition? I miss my lighthouse. Is Highfield's old sundial in someone's thoughts too? One place for the ocean and another for the sun. Are there others? No one seems to be paying those old shipwrecks from another era much notice. We've gotten used to them by now. If we've forgotten that, what else have we forgotten? It worries me to see Metis withdrawal into her shell more and more with each sleep, but she's still climbing. Come what may. People are losing heart. Trying not to get too lost because there's a lot of little offshoots and stuff here. This seems a pretty major chamber. That's the music of a mural.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is. There we go. That is a human and a non-human.
To me, that looks like a giant mushroom that they're inside of.
Stray is very much the vibe, isn't it?
Yeah. More lizards. I don't think there's any other way in or out of this. A human and a blorbo, quite possibly, yeah. And I don't see any other way in or out of here. Okay. So we can come back through. We're not doing an actual lot of climbing right now, which is kind of nice. There were two other places. Can you play with the blorbo under the mural? Yes, I will. Oh, wrong button. We are meditating. Destination and another secret over there. Okay. Where's the play button? Here we go.
That's a smart choice, Ozzy. Doesn't that look familiar? That right there is a blowbow.
Maybe, yeah. Shaking his little butt. That's another good screenshot. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can line that up again.
You got me mid-frolic.
Yep, I caught him mid-frolic. There we go. All right, folks, we've got another ad break that's about to run. Shakes his butt like a duck. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to get us back into the main thoroughfare here. And then I'm going to get up and get a stretch break this time. And I'll refill Alistair's coffee for him.
Oh, bless you.
And then we'll be right back. See, there's a place to climb up there. We went that way. That was a dead-end alley. So there's a place to climb up here, and there was another place to climb up in the other room as well. So we'll explore those. We'll be right back, everybody. Take yourself a stretch.
I take some more coffee. Take some fucking coffee.
Coffee-flavored coffee?
Some fucking coffee-flavored coffee. He's doing lazy play. By lazy play, I mean he's sitting down. That's fine. I'll go get it.
No, I got it.
I gotta get up anyway.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nad break. Get up on the nad break.
Twiglet has, I don't know if all cats have this or not, but he has like food ADHD. He'll eat, and then he'll stop, and then he'll forget that his food exists, and then he'll like wander by later and be like, "Ooh, food!" And sometimes he forgets so much I have to like pick him up and put him in front of his dish. It's like,
man.
you still have a
That's
meal
really
here.
not
Would you
that
like
easy.
it? You know? So we did the memory thing there. And there was another Sparks thing here. And there's something up there. So let's start with this one because it seems finite. I'm wondering if maybe it's
Pardon me.
another way through. I haven't noticed that with my boys. They're pretty intent on food until they finish it.
Oh, he's super intent on food, but then he thinks about something
But
else.
then he stops, and then he wanders off, and then we have to remind him it exists.
We think because he was part of a litter, and because his older brother, who he spent a lot of time with, was pretty belligerent, he's been kind of conditioned to go, okay, I eat for 30 seconds and it's all gone now. And then walks past 5 minutes later, he goes, oh, hey, nice.
There's more food, yeah. We're pretty sure he was the runt. He certainly was the most poorly. He had feline coronavirus when he was a kitten, and he was on IV drip, and he was very unwell for a period of time. So that's why we're keeping him kind of overfed.
He's bulking out.
He is filling out, but he's not going to be a big boned kind of cat. He's quite slender. But he's very lovely and very sweet.
But he is going to be a long boy.
He's absolutely a long boy. He's very lengthy. How about some snuggles, my lad? How about some snuggles? Do you want some nice warm snuggles? No?
No.
You want a windowsill? A windowsill is perfectly acceptable. Hey, KP, how's it going?
KB, how you doing?
All right, let's call the Sparks. Interesting. Okay. Is there something there I need to grab onto, maybe?
You drop a piton.
That's a good idea. Let's try that again. Yeah,
Out.
well done. Okay. I got a couple of vaccines yesterday. I was fine now, but I'm feeling blech. Oh, sorry to hear that. We've had our COVID boosters, but we have flu shots coming up.
And we're kind of expecting those to take us out for a day.
I'm kind of expecting the flu shot. Yeah, see, look at the art. It's little amoeba blorbos. See, and I can attach to this and swing across to there and get a right up. But before I do that, let me drop this. That's good. And there's still that one over there as well we need to do. We'll come back to that. Ooh, what's this? Ah, I pulled down a bridge. But I also saw Deadpool and Wolverine again. Good for you. That is a very fun movie.
Who was your dialogue coach? The Minions?
You have both flu and COVID jabs next Saturday. Which, well, Wendy...
If I could humbly suggest, have them, get some cake, go home, sit down. Yes, thank you. Issa, thank you for your support. Thanks to you, we could continue to work to protect...
something that we can't see.
Saurians. Without your help, we would never have... To protect 3 humped saurians. Without your help, we would never have been able to renovate our shelter. I'm also happy to announce that the time has come. We've begun releasing some of our rescued saurians back into the wild.
Or I think the baby lizards.
I think these are the lizards. This time, we're working with sparkler shroom growers to preserve shaded areas vital to saurians. I'm confident that reintroducing them back into their natural habitat will be a success. It's still unclear how we're going to help the remaining ones adapt to life on the Great Plain, but now that this first phase is complete, at least the species' survival is assured. Thank you again. On.
Okay. Saurian rescue. I dig it. Child?
Twiglet is currently eating the house.
No, child. No. Here, sit in my lap. Or sit next to us. That's fine too.
Hey, bud.
Here we go. No, I don't want to cuddle right now. I want to eat things. I'm like, okay, you can't eat that thing that you were eating previously. He's going to attack the avocado. Just like his mother. Okay, so we've gone everywhere in there. So now it wants us, I think, to go. We have a couple of places we can go. We can go across here. We can go up there. But more importantly for me, there's something over here as well. And since I don't think I can attach that high. We're gonna cheat here. Oh, it won't let me. Interesting. Okay, well. Oh, but it will let me reattach to that one. Okay, so I can get back up there, but we haven't done this yet. We haven't gone in here yet. Ooh. There's like a little shop here. This is some kind of pump.
Looks like it.
We can open whatever this door is. Okay. And there's a ladder up here. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here. He's so cute carrying it. Did he just catch his tail?
Yep.
Oh, lad. Yes.
It's okay, he's killing the avocado.
He's killing the avocado. That's fine. What's in here?
He's just a baby.
Oh, okay. So this is just like a way around to get back
it's like an upper gallery almost.
Okay, that's
kind of cool.
And which we were saying earlier, what we've done is we've bought a few dog toys as well, so that he gets used to there being multiple types of toys in the house.
For the coming of Pretzel.
For the coming of Pretzel at some point in the future, yes. Because if we have a cat named Twiglet, we probably need a dog named Pretzel, right? Okay. Hey, Mama. Sadri asked me to clear out the cellar so they could store their furniture there, and I came across some old clothes that must have belonged to Grandpa. They don't look like anything we wear here anyway. I had to throw them all out. Some SARS had made their nest in them and chewed them all up. I wonder what it was like up there, the storm. Did you ever go back? You said it drove Grandpa completely crazy, but I never got a chance to talk to him about it.
No, he never talked about anything much. The old man wasn't the chattiest of folks. The wind picked up. I don't remember how old I was. I could barely stand on my own 2 feet. That was a long time ago. When a storm like that came along, I wasn't allowed to go outside. I wasn't allowed to do much, come to think of it. Those were different times, eh? Then everything stopped. That part you know, but up there, oh, the raging storm stuck. The wind howled and howled. It was enough to drive you mad. We couldn't live up there anymore, you see, so we came down here. And now there's talk of climbing down again. Will it ever end?
Yeah, Twiglets are a wheat-based savory snack food.
Salt, yeast, and rage.
Yes, they have Marmite in them, which I really love. And therefore, we were thinking, well, if we're going to have a cat named after one snack food, we'll probably have a dog named after another snack food. And so Pringle and Pretzel are both forerunners. Marmite is not an abomination. Well, Marmite is Marmite. Some people love it, some people hate it. Look, you can see there's like another little space over there and a set of stairs, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to get them. You could call the dog Marmite, right? I mean, we could, but Pretzel's cuter. Okay, so I think that's... I don't know if there's another way across there. Yeasty version of pretzel sticks, basically, yeah. Okay. So I think we have to kind of go back out to this main room. And then... now we can get up to that. He'll be yelling in the... standing in the forest yelling, Marmite! Yeah, exactly. Oh, so that's what I saw when we came up here the first time. It was this shortcut that we unlocked. Yeah, okay, cool. So now our ultimate destination is to catch that lift. I like Marmite. I think it's tasty. Okay, come on, come up. I just earned an accomplishment called Acrobat. I'm not sure what that was about, but it was very cool. We had a dog named Trouble when I was a teenager, and calling her back was often a conversation starter with other dog walkers. Here comes Trouble. Yeah, exactly. I love it. That's smart, Wendy. Oh, is this a restaurant? At least you didn't name her Fire, right? Twiglet, what are you doing? Nothing? Now that I've been caught? Yes. It is, it's tavern! Look, there's like a coffee thingy. Can you check on him, please?
Yeah, I got it.
I think he's being a menace. Well, look how the window shapes, they've kind of encouraged the growth in them. It's really pretty. Oh, look! There's like a little neon burger symbol! That's so cute! We also had a dog named 20, and nobody ever was able to remember why. Yes. Is he okay?
He's fine. He's just sitting in the corner for some reason. So
He's very enamored of the bookshelf. Well, he doesn't want to be caught chewing on that foam pad over there. What's this? Okay. Alright, so we're back like behind the sign now. Interesting. Oh look, here's minecarts. It's all collapsed though. Oh, this is obviously exposed to the outside. Look, We've got lizards and birds and all sorts of things. So that looks like it goes higher up, or maybe it was another... Yeah, I mean, look, there's a climby thingy there. behind some sort of pillar. I don't think he wants to play anymore. I think he's tired. But he hasn't... He's in that I'm not tired...
I'm not tired. I can still do stuff.
phase. Ooh, there's a ceiling fan up there. Okay. This is all like wreckage, though. You don't seem able to go anywhere in there. This looks like a little office or something. Oh, look, there's like a wind chime and stuff. That's how we came up. Okay. Let's meditate a moment and see if we can get some directions. We go that way. Okay. Alright. So... how do we get... I saw an attachment point for climbing here. Alright. Looks like we can climb this. Hint. Okay. Let's do a piton here just in case. Okay. Let's do another piton here, and then what I'll do is I'll lower down and I'll release that one because sometimes it buys me some more space. Okay, shake it out. Where are we going? It looks like over. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. And then this dude, now I don't have to climb back that way because I've got that, which is helpful. Okay. And here's another way I can go up. But ooh, here's another level of storehouse. This looks like an assembly line.
Yeah. It almost looks like a 3D printer.
Look, there's a count going on. Oh, were there chocos, Wendy?
Yeah, we had a couple of little guys run by.
Or a pastry roller. It looks like something.
Jen, are you still around? How are things out there? Still no rain? Hosted a group from your part of the tower here, off chasing clouds or whatever's in them. We had a great time, and I got a new housemate out of it too. A youngster who reminds me of you. It'll be nice having two of us to run what's left of the farm.
I wonder if that's Metty, who's decided not to continue. Hey, old man, great to hear from you. And I'm glad to know you're in good company. Cass and I were actually just talking about the odd jobs I used to do. It's been a while now since the harvest, hasn't it? When I think back to it now, it seems crazy how many people would come to help you pick the sparkle shrooms. Well, mostly because of the pies you'd make for them for snack time. You know, you never did give me the recipe. Let's see. We docked for a while at the home of an old local farmer, Gal. To him, always having a wall within reach and a roof over your head is comforting. A feeling of safety that you don't get in the open air. He made me laugh. The sky? No, thank you. I saw it once and it made me dizzy. Gal seems to be all alone in the world, but he can't bring himself to leave the tower. We don't have to ask twice for him to tell us about water. He mainly remembers the sound it makes. It made when he was just a tadpole, as he put it, and the silence that followed the drought. He spoke of full canals and waterfalls, of mud and pruny skin, and I wasn't the only one listening. In the light of the glowing mushrooms, people's faces were exhausted, but their eyes were bright. The entire group hung onto his every word. Who will listen to his stories once we're gone? We ended up staying at the farm, delaying our departure just a little longer. There was no shortage of excuses. Gal's farm needed extra hands. There was a building frame to repair, spare parts to track down, ropes to replace. It felt good to be working on something concrete rather than wearing myself out on an interminable climb chasing after legends. Probably the same feeling that keeps me carving my little sculptures. When it was time to leave, Mehdi stayed behind. There was no need to explain. The group understood. All of us were secretly hoping to stay at Gal's farm. Well, I was. But I guess I'm still holding out for a glimmer of hope for this expedition. Saying goodbye to Mehdi was probably the hardest thing I've had to do since I started this climb. I don't know if I feel like writing anymore, or have the energy to do so. Goodbye, maybe. Interesting. So one of the expeditions stayed here. Yeah, it's some kind of machine. It's hard to tell what. Alright, it looks like I climb here. Maybe up to this? Yeah, okay. Alright. Now, before I do this, I want to do a meditation and see if... the secrets are still up there, and there's a drop a thing. Thank you. Drop a line thing up there as well. But this looks like where I'm going right now. Whee! Okay. Wait. There we go. We're going this way, it looks like. Whoop! Let's go up, shall we? Kind of messed that up. Okay. So this was the way to get up and over. It looks like there's something else there, though. See? Because there was... I think I'll come on to it in time. Because this is one of those, you kind of got to go up and around situations. Okay. Now I'm up here on a little walkway. Looks like I go up and around here. Yeah. Yep, there we go. And ultimately go up there, and then I can drop that. But there's still a long ways up to go. Look at that.
Holy shit, is this a furnace?
It's like a chimney.
I was going to say, are you doing a literal chimney climb?
No, I've only had the one chimney climb so far. Is that it? Oh, okay, I see. There we go. Okay, and now I can drop that. So now I can get back. But just look how it really goes up forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. That's just showing me the attachment point, right? Let me do a meditation real quick to make sure I didn't miss anything over there. Nope, going this way. Alright. Okay. Florbo is so cute. What's this? What is that sound? Ooh, boy.
Wow.
Okay. Well. Do I stand on that? No, stand on that. Let's drop a baton real quick. Okay. Plenty of holes. Do a baton because my arms are getting tired. But we can lower down and release that one and climb back up. Whoa, look at that!
Wow. That's a... Oh, shit.
That's a gigantic civilization. There's a whole town in there. Oh, I see. Okay. Over. And then hold on to this guy. Come on. Well, I mean, that's one way to do it. I'm glad we got the baton there, but you're supposed to do a swap. There we go. Okay. Right, we're not going to get to go in there, but look at that. Look at those buildings. Look at the gigantic gap.
The root system.
That didn't work really well. Let's try that again. Okay. So now... Yeah, see? There's a whole giant town in there. Look at the big boulder! Look at the pebble! The big guy moving on the ramp.
Oh my god, that's so cool. I think it's just a lovely sense of scale as well.
Right? It feels very much like a pueblo. I agree. Okay, so interesting. Not all of them are going the same way. Let's get that out of there. Okay. Thank you, Wendy. Looks like I'm going over there. Okay, so... Okay. And there's something up there as well. What's this blue? Okay. Oh, here's a door. I wonder if this was... Yeah, I think this is the thing I saw over here, isn't it? Yep. Okay, it's another way in. cages. Or like... Look at that machine. It's like a...
That's like a hand crank crane.
Or like a crane, yeah. See, it's got a little cage on the back, like you could walk in it. Or Choco could walk in it. Oh, here's this. This morning I forgot to put lichen in my drink, but drank it anyway, and then cried tears of joy because my toast was so delicious. I'm so wound up I can't get anything done. I don't know if I should blame the drought, the evacuations that started, or the end of the world. Anyway, I've got mushrooms to grow. That's the way I came through. This is a bottle cellar, it looks like, or something. Yep, that's the way I came in. Pew, pew. I'm hoping we find a good place to stop. But that's all I seen here that we can interact with, was just that sign. Let's try something real quick. Let's do a meditation and see how we're doing. Ooh, there's something green and blue. But look. Here's another mural. We weren't close enough. It's like a giant hourglass.
An hourglass, but with what seems to be life inside it.
And here's the town. Below us now. Wow!
Look up. Oh my god.
So what are those the roots of? Is my next question.
That is a root system, right?
Right? Oh, mother of all zip lines.
Oh man.
It's all over there. My guess is it's a big, gigantic tree as well. But before we do that, because it's kind of irrevocable, let's do a little more exploring just in here before we zipline across. Just to make sure we didn't miss anything. It's the tree, right? Freaking ant roots. Agreed, totally. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything else, and all three of the go this way indicators are across the zip line, so... Alright. Look at that boulder right there underneath us. Look at him moving. It would, Ozzy. I do want to try to get to the other side, though, just in case it's a save point, because I don't know where the game would save on this side. But let's zip line across and see what we find. Look, the big giant...
Ruined viaduct.
The big giant... It looks like a train or something?
Big Casa Doom vibes it down here.
Look, it's multiple carts and stuff. It's broken. So it's been a long time since it was used. Oh, I can hear the music changing. Yeah, see, look at that. It's just broken. Giant cave city. Ooh, chocos. Look at these, like, they look like gates from when there used to be water.
They really do, don't they?
I think this is also on the other side of that gate we saw. I'm just exploring a little bit now because we're about to wrap up. Oh, and here's a memory thing. Yeah, these are locks. Absolutely. Well, there used to be a lot of water. Neat. All right. And something got through here. I just like the shapes those things grow in. That kayak remembers the sea, for sure. There's a sign up here. Say no to locks. Water and people should be able to flow freely. We can't deny the many for the sake of the few. In the current crisis, it's our duty to stand in solidarity with living things. To confine the water is to confine us all. Regular information sessions at the Market Canteen, the White Water Collective. Interesting. I'm trying to find a place that'll, like, save for us now. So there's something up there. Oop. Can't go past that. Let's oh, what was that? Oh, Cairn. I think this is the city, and it's just going to be the view. Yeah, that's where we came in. Okay. So it looks like we're going up this way. Is the water conservation so strict that people were rebelling against it? Maybe? We don't know a lot about how the drought came on, but the further up we go, it makes sense if there's if there's things like locks, and they thought that they wanted to prevent. Was that a save when you added a stone to a cairn? I thought so last time, Wendy, but it didn't. There's more flowy things in there. 5 minutes. Yep. All right. Let me get up to the top of this set of stairs, and we'll admire the view and stop. Oh, there we go. There was a save. Excellent. So this is our next challenge. Ooh,
basically a night climb.
Lordy. All right. Well, this is what we'll be exploring next week. What's that big platform thing? Let me do my meditation really quick. Whatever the blue thing is, we don't have it anymore. I'm guessing we found it already. And I'm guessing that green thing is going to be one of the towers.
Yeah. Isn't it gorgeous?
So pretty. It is very Underdark. And I really like it. The palette's wonderful. Right. Shall we tell people where to find us?
Yes,
Coming
indeed.
up and all that good stuff?
You can next find us between 9 and 11 on Wednesday night, when we're pretty sure, be finishing Thank Goodness You're Here.
Please, no more terrifying meat dimensions.
No more terrifying or meat or milk dimensions. Probably not a return to Captain Beans and his bin full of goals.
Oh god, that was.
You forgot Captain Beans. I didn't forget Captain Beans.
So bizarre
I love that game.
of a game.
Several times this week, just unbidden dialogue from that has flown through my mind. Usually, what happens to all the used chip oil? You know what, love? I've no idea. Pause. Chip explosion.
Ah! People running around screaming and burnt. It was hilarious.
So that'll be Wednesday.
That'll be Wednesday night. And I'm going to try and rig up some kitten cam.
Yes.
I have no idea what Twiglet will be up to, but I think I'm going to try and have an adjustable camera so that no matter what he's doing, you guys can watch the kitten instead of us playing the game. Or wait, I think I have a dual camera mode. I'll have to experiment. We'll see what I can do.
We'll play with it. We'll sort something out. Then on Friday there will be the full lid, which at the moment, oddly enough, is going to be a discussion of the 2 musicals that we saw over the weekend.
Talking about your birthday weekend.
And then we'll be back here on Sunday.
And we're playing on Spooky Game for Spooky Season.
The game. Meat
Dimension. Right?
Yes.
We already have the next game picked out we want to play. It's a spooky puzzle game.
Lorelei and the Laser Eyes.
Lorelei and the Laser Eyes that was recommended to us by Adri.
And we've been thinking about, is it Sandwich Expedition?
Sandwich Expedition
after this.
Which it's what? Provence punk.
It's like far future exploratory France. Basically.
Exactly. We don't have any fiction picked out right now, because we've just returned to camera, and the licensing of acquiring things to read can be quite difficult, and we don't have any good candidates at the moment. So
still open to it.
We're still very open to it, but right now we're playing games because it's fun. And I think that's everything.
That's about it.
That's all of it.
Thank you so much
We've
for
got a
joining us,
cute cat,
folks.
and we're going to snuggle him and do our chores. It's Sunday. The Slay the Princess Pristine cut is a great suggestion.
It is.
I want the new chapter of Scarlet Hollow is what I want, and we don't have it yet.
I suspect that has been delayed by just how much Slay the Princess has taken off.
Yep, and honestly,
and I don't blame them.
Get paid, kids.
Damn right.
Paid. Have a great one with the rest of your day, folks. Everybody.
And we will see you next time. I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
And this has been oddly relaxing.
Very relaxing. Let's play with our blower bow for a little bit. Hey, Mur! Thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy.
Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. We'll see you later. But now I kind of want to hang out and chat with Mur for a minute.
Okay, that's fine.
We're going to look at the cute little blue bro. How you doing, Mur?
Hey, Mur.
We're just wrapping up. But, Wendy, I know you need to go. It's okay. Hey, Mur. Bye, Mur. Hope you're good, Mur, and we'll talk to you later, all right? Have a good rest of your day, everybody. I just want to look.
Our little blowbow.
Little blowbow. Being adorable. It's like real climbing. You're like, okay, how am I gonna get up there? There's some stuff there.
I like the very subtle shift from there is very little in your environment to, so you have to like learn how to see the route to this playing like you have 100 possible routes up this shaft.
Exactly.
Pick a good one.
Exactly. See, and I can't reach that yet because it's too high, which I think is the whole point. Alright, this will be fun to explore next time. It's really pretty, and I like us being out of the sun. Oh, he's being cute again. Right, I'm gonna go play with our cat.
You said headphones